Hey guys, I am Zero Budget Geek, and this is my 100 subscribers special. As you might have noticed, we have surpassed 100 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you. I'm just, really happy about that. I really appreciate that you guys took the time to click subscribe, saying that you wanted to see more videos from me. I'm not sure why, but it makes me happy. So. I was trying to rack my brains on what to do for my 100 subscribers special. Now, 100 subscribers in the grand scheme of YouTube land is not that spectacular. But then by the same token, there's some people that, make a channel and just never get to 100 subscribers. So I'm very happy with this, small milestone, and I'm hoping that it is a step to, bigger and better things. And so I was trying to come up with something to do for this episode. I was trying to think of some kind of hilarious, funny video, or maybe a montage or anything like that, and nothing was really coming to me, or nothing that was coming sort of naturally. And so in the end, and with some advice, I decided to just talk to you and take a moment to really introduce myself to you and let you know who I am, and basically tell you how I got to this point where I'm making videos. And I also do have a topic I want to talk about, and that's perseverance. So and I'll try not to ramble on too long. So my real name is Eddie Rodriguez, and my story kind of starts about 5 years ago. Actually, I used to be a supervisor at a casino resort, and it was a job that I absolutely loved. I was in table games, and I started as a dealer, and I was dealing, at the casino tables, and that was a lot of fun. And I ended up moving up and becoming a supervisor in the casino on my way to, being management. And I really loved that job, and it was pretty much what I was gonna do for my career. And then the recession hit, and the economy went bad, and a lot of companies were laying people off. And this company tried really hard not to lay people off, but eventually got to a point where they needed to, and they laid off something around 300 to 400 people, and I happened to be one of them. And that was really crushing. That really hurt, because I really loved what I was doing. I loved the place. I loved the people I worked with. And for that to be taken away really sucked. And there wasn't really anywhere else for me to go in the industry other than relocating to another state. Now, at the time, I was in Connecticut. And so that really sucked. And so I try to think of what to do now. I got a severance package, so I could afford to be out of work for a little while, and I decided to start a game design company, or what I thought would be a game design company. I started designing games that I thought were good, keyword thought, and try to do that for a while. And that just really wasn't working out. I was kind of fooling myself into thinking that I was actually a really good game designer. I had some good ideas, but implementing them was where I was not very good at. But I kept trying, and that kind of really wasn't going anywhere. And then kind of things took a bad turn. I wasn't really making any money. Funds were getting tight, and and then the final blow was my girlfriend at the time that I was living with decided she wanted to end the relationship, and it was kind of mutual. Things weren't really working out, and so I needed to move out. The problem was that I didn't have any income and really had nowhere to go, and I really didn't have any more savings. I had kind of blown through it, just trying to keep myself and my family afloat at the time. Luckily, I didn't spend a lot of money in the game design stuff, so I think all told probably about $100, which is nothing, just on a couple of supplies and this and that. So I try to do it on a very low budget. But I suddenly found myself unemployed and homeless. I had nowhere to go, and it was very scary. And fortunately, I have a really wonderful family, my sister and my brother-in-law, who are just so awesome. I love them so much. They took me in and they said, hey, you can stay with us as long as you need to get back on your feet, do what you need to do. You know, as long as you're making steps to improve yourself. And I did, and I showed them that. And you know, and it was very easy for me to give up at that point. I do suffer from depression, and that was probably the lowest point in my life. You know, just things were so bleak. I didn't know where I was gonna go from there. And you know, but I kept just, trying to be strong and not give up, and kept hoping and working at trying to, better myself. And a great opportunity came up where I found a job, and I found a job in the game industry that I really wanted to break into. It was the board game industry. There was a company, it was a startup company that was looking for a director of sales and marketing. Now, I'm not classically trained in marketing and sales, but I've done a lot of that in the different jobs that I've had. And so I applied for the job, and I got it. I became the director of sales and marketing for a board game company, and it was such a great experience. I went to all kinds of conventions. I met so many people in the industry. I met game designers, and I met producers of shows, and just so many awesome things. And it was really great, and it was a great experience, and I learned so much from it. But the problem was, like, many startup companies, it can be hard. Most companies fail, even ones with good ideas and good products can fail. And so this one didn't necessarily fail, but it wasn't doing as good as, it needed to be. So after about a year, the company pretty much couldn't afford to, keep me on. And so, I was laid off. And once again, I found myself in a position of, what the heck am I gonna do? This time things were a little bit different. I wasn't worried, and even my friends and family were like concerned and wondering what I was gonna do, and I was strangely calm, because I said to myself, look, I've been down before. I've been in this position, and things are gonna work out. I have a lot of skills. I can get another job. I can find something else. I'm not gonna worry too much. If you worry too much, you just drive yourself nuts. And I just focused on not being depressed, and focused on doing things that's gonna better me as a person. And so while I've been looking for a job, I said, well, one of the things I've always wanted to do was a YouTube channel and do YouTube videos. So I have some extra time now. Why don't I do that and just see where it goes? And yes, I'm not gonna lie. I have dreams of becoming the next big YouTuber and thing like that. But that's a pie in the sky thing. But I think it's important to have crazy high goals, even if you think you're not gonna make them. I mean, at least strive to them, and you never know where you're gonna get. And so I said, I'm gonna try it, and just and a lot of people were telling me, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I said, look, I'm just gonna be the way I am, and just kind of shoot from the heart, and just do things the best way I see. And I think just being natural like that is a little bit more interesting than being a fake personality, and that's not what I want to be. So I started my channel by doing one of the things that I like the most, is reviewing board games. And I quickly realized I don't want to review board games. I love board games, but I don't want to be a reviewer. I love playing them, and I want to do that. So I started doing videos of me playing board games, and I got some more equipment and started doing video games and stuff like that. And I've ended up just recording video games and doing stuff like that. And so what I want to say is that, like, it's very easy to feel like giving up when everything's going against you. Like I said, I suffer from depression. I there are times when things are at their worst that I think about, it'd be better if I didn't exist, or it'd be easier to just end it all. But I think about all the people that I would hurt if I did that. I'm in a wonderful relationship now with a great girlfriend. My family's just really, really awesome. And when I get really depressed, I can, I can think about you know, how bad things are, you get this warped sense of thinking where everything just seems wrong. You know, I look at the views on my videos, the view counts are low, and I'm still looking for work and things like that, and it's very easy to just get stuck on that and keep replaying that over, and but you know, and then thinking about just ending it all. But I think about my mom and my sister and my brother and my family and my girlfriend, and you know, how that would affect them if I were gone. Because often I think about it like, if I was gone, or no one would miss me or anything like that, but they would. They really would. And you know, when I can get out of that warped thinking for a little bit, I remember that, and I realize that I don't want to hurt the people I love, and you know, because in the end they love me, and you know, there's better things I could be doing. I love life. I love so many things. I love board games. I love video games. I love movies. I love cartoons. I love comic books. I love all the geeky stuff. And if I was gone, I'd miss out on all of that. So I don't want to miss out on that. And what I want to say to everybody, if you struggle with things like that, if you struggle with depression, you're not alone. I'm there with you. But don't give up. You know, there's so much out there that you can do, and often you may think that there's nothing left to look forward to, or even the thing that you're doing right now may not get anywhere. You never know, it might, and if not, you still accomplish anything. So for me, you know, so far this YouTube stuff hasn't really changed my life or anything like that, and I don't really expect it to, but I've gotten to a level that, you know, a few months ago I didn't even think I was, and I got to a point where 100 people clicked that subscribe button. And you know, what's cooler than that? Well, the cooler thing would be to get up to 500 subscribers, and 1,000 subscribers, and 10,000 subscribers, and move on and up. And I would love to be able to do that one day, and be able to just do more and more videos. But for now, it's, you know, it's just a hobby essentially, and I'm just doing it for that. And I hope the few of you that are subscribing, you like what you see, and you know, you want to see more. And I hope to connect with you. I hope to see you guys commenting, and I love comments. I love replying to them. So you know, there's been a few of you that have been commenting, and I really appreciate that, and I love, you know, the interaction and talking about stuff. Sometimes it's strategy, sometimes other stuff. But you know, I want to build, you know, a little community, you know, between me and the viewers. And you know, and let you know that I'm a real person, and I'm not just this guy here that's just turning on videos and trying to, you know, just, you know, make some money. I mean, that'd be great if I could, but that really isn't the goal. The goal is, you know, I really want to share the things I love, and the two things that I love the most, you know, is video games and board games. As far as hobbies is concerned, I mean, I love my family and friends and stuff like that. So I'm rambling on now, and so I just wanted to share a little bit about myself with you, and just talking about, like I said, perseverance. And you know, I'm gonna keep persevering, and I'm gonna keep, you know, pushing forward in life, and just try to become a better person. And you know, one of the biggest things for me, you know, I mean, in this kind of genre of board games and video games, there seems to be a high percentage of people with mental health issues, you know, depression and things like that, and that's nothing to be ashamed about. You know, when you have, and I think it was Will Wheaton that said it, you know, if you have a cold or an illness, you go to the doctor, and if you know, and mental illness isn't any different. And you know, so if you are struggling with something, talk about it. You know, there's always someone that you can talk about. You can always reach out to me and talk to me. So again, this video is getting long. I'm rambling. I'm getting over almost to the 15-minute mark. So guys, I want to just thank you for just sitting through this video and sitting through all my other videos. I really appreciate, you know, I really appreciate you. So guys, thank you for watching, and until my next video, I'll see you soon.